To talk to the lovely Peggy to announce our Spectator Award winner this year at Valley Raceway. A chat with Peggy Gould along with Greg Banks. And Peggy, you were the one handing all the ballots last week. We got to find out who the most popular driver is. We hear the fans always cheering for certain drivers. Who won the Spectator Choice Award this year, Peggy?
First of all, of course, leave it up to me. There's more things to say other than this. First of all, I'd like for all the drivers, if you could help me and put your hands together in appreciation. I always say Valley Raceway has got the best spectators, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, every one of you, for coming out at every race. And thank you all for putting your ballots in. This is your choice of the drivers. And so first of all, I'd like to say, drivers, have a safe and have a safe race today. What is it they say? Race hard, race smart, but be all cases be safe. And so without further ado, today's 2019 Spectators Choice Award goes to number 14 in the 4-cylinder class, Kyle Benn.
Kyle Benn, here he is right here. He'll grab his trophy. Let's just grab a quick word with Kyle. Kyle, it must mean a lot. I mean, you have your Kyle's cheerleaders, I put it over there. They're always cheering for you every race. They're the loudest here. It's got to feel good winning the Spectator Choice Award.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. I mean, all my friends and family always come down to watch, and yeah, it's just great to win this, I guess. It's great to know people notice me, I guess. I mean, I'm just a young kid, but oh well.
Is that a little pressure for today?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully I can do good. Hopefully I can hold my first place in the points still, but you never know what can happen. You always have bad luck, but hopefully we can get her done.
Well, he's not super overconfident, we'll put it that way. So Kyle, congratulations. One more for everyone. Kyle Benn's the Spectator Choice Award winner here at Valley Raceway. Today, we're going to have our national anthem sung by A.J. Watton's mom, Julie Vino.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons' command. T'embrasser, porter les pères, il sait porter la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Oh, my.
Thank you very much, Julie. Hope for a really good day. Who's excited for some Thanksgiving racing, everyone? Let the trucks hear you as they come around turn 4 to kick off the Thanksgiving Championship Sunday. A.J. Watton is a man on the move. He went from almost 5th to 1st, and the 11 is not having a good start. He is pulled in the infield. We're not going to have a caution come out since he pulled off, and now take the race out. So it'll be a slow start for the K&J Truck Center trucks today in the 4 cylinders. Brad Cross is the leader in that yellow and blue number 7 on the outside. Inside, 3rd in points, Justin Balser. And a green flag is Brad has put a lot of TLC into that number 7 to try and get it up to 1st and hang in 1st. Here's a pass now for 3rd. This is the battle for top spot in the points here at Valley Raceway. Sanford was looking on the outside of the 17A. it's a point. So right now, if we were finishing up today, AJ Watt would have a point above the 69 Sean Sanford. In front, it's still Brad Cost. Underneath the Greenwich line. It was pretty misty today coming to the track, so the track conditions are perfect. The track is slippery. It's a good day for racing as we're coming up to the halfway point here at Valley Raceway. Also looking on the inside, all the trucks slide up in turn 3. And play. Trucks and trucks. Rick Foster's son, Justin Foster, a natural just like his old man. Of course, Justin, a new father in 2019 this year. He is within a truck like the number 7 Cross. Has been the other pass. 4 laps remaining at Valley Raceway. AJ Watt gets a little bit of distance. Now we have a pass for first. Foster's underneath. Brad Cross going to turn 3. Cross is taking the high line. He dives it high and holds the gas and slides and they're all sideways in the turn. Cross is able to get away. Sanford gets in front of AJ Watt for just a little bit. AJ cuts in front. Cross over time for the 69 perhaps. Coming in of turn 2, 17 out in front. Your top 2 run from the 17. 2 laps remaining for Brad Cross and the number 12, Justin Balser. And AJ Watt. Your top 2 getting away from 3rd and 4th. Coming around turn 3 and 4. Coming up to 1 lap to go. White flag will be in the air for Brad Cross. And Justin Balser. 1 more lap at Valley Raceway. And 1 more for AJ Watt. He slides at the track. Opens the door for Sanford. And looking at your top 2, coming around 3 and 4. Cross has led every lap so far. Justin Balser slides right behind him. Cross is going to cross the finish line. First Brad Cross wins. Balser second. Here's the tight battle for points. Balser right now. And AJ Watt is going to cross the start finish line too. It's a slick track out there, folks. You can see everyone sliding, including your race winner, the 7, Brad Cross, wins heat race number 1. Justin Balser, good points for him. Finishing second. AJ Watt will finish 3rd. As we would sit right now, the 17 is now the point leader. But again, you got to remember, the 12 is not far behind as well. The 12 now actually may be in second after that race. But the driver who came out on top, his second heat win this year at Valley Raceway, in the trucks at least, the 7 of Brad Cross. CarQuest Nicktaw on that number 7 helping him out. And what improvement Brad has put in for the latter half of 2019. A new to him truck, not exactly the fastest when he first got it. He's got it figured out now, my friend. He has to sweep the day if he wants to try and win a championship here in the 8 cylinders at Valley Raceway. 10 laps again for these 8 cylinders, 4 of them on track, and all these cars have found victory lane once or twice in their career. Now we have the green flag out of Valley Raceway. Kinsman on the inside. Ed Pinio is going to go around the 48. Now he's in first, coming out of turn 2 with John Benton third. Devin Myers at the back. A little nudge from the 48 into the 11. Pinio slides at the track, opens the door. Oh, he's crooked like a criminal. Pinio's able to hang on to the lead lap number 1. John Benton coming around the outside of the 48 Kinsman. Greg Kinsman got his first feature win last week here at Valley Raceway. Can he get the twofer and win 2 in a row back-to-back at Valley Raceway? Single file for your top 3. They are slow rolling at a turn. That's one thing I kept hearing the drivers say during warm-up earlier. Turn 3 is soaking wet. It is sticky. You're going to have a tough time trying to handle going in turn 3. Once again, Ed Pinio is still the leader with Kinsman not far behind. 2 Crown Victorias up in front. With John Benton right behind him. Now an attempt for Greg Kinsman to get under the number 11 of Ed Pinio. Kinsman sideways at a 2. Drag race in a turn 3. Pinio's able to keep the lead. Whoa, Kinsman slides he lost by sliding in turn 3, still within about a car length behind the number 11. Kinsman looking high. Will he try and cut low? No, he's going to try and look high. And get around all the way here. 5 laps in, 5 laps remaining in heat race number 1 for the Foster's Fire and Safety 8 cylinders. Here comes Kinsman charging around the outside. A great run at a turn number 2. Now looking on the top, Pinio throws a big block to the 14 and the 48. 14 not able to take advantage. Kinsman again looking on the top, trying to go around Ed Pinio, but Ed Pinio is driving like he's driving a semi-tractor. He's driving wide and wasn't wide enough. Kinsman grabs the lead at a 2. And he is driving away from the number 11 coming out. Kinsman will lead this round. Top 2 points are side by side now, at least position-wise, second and third. Single file for the 8 cylinders, and Greg Kinsman is getting away from the number 11, coming up with 2 laps to go in the Valley's only dirt track, Valley Raceway. Kinsman sides. Ed Pinio's got a hard charge to try and catch up back to the 48 of Kinsman. John Bent, all he really has to do is stay close to that number 11, and he'll be able to lock that 14 into a championship later here at Valley Raceway. Coming up, white flag lap, 1 more run. Kinsman's got the faster car in the early start today at Valley Raceway. He was holding behind the number 11, and he pulled away as soon as he got around him. Keeping the winning trend here at Valley Raceway, Kinsman's going to come around 4 and get another checkered flag here at Valley Raceway. John Bent in third, Devin Wires it back and forth. He predicted his feature win a few weeks ago at Valley Raceway. Didn't chat with him to see if he could do it again right off the start. Greg Kinsman does get it done at the start and wins heat race number 1 for the Foster's Fire and Safety 8 cylinders. Kinsman Construction Limited's on that car. Rick Balser, of course, helped out build that car. And you got to make sure you wave off to Greg as he comes around with that checkered flag. Greg's going to wave that. Beautiful number 48. Nolan Crown Victoria converted to a race car. They make some of the best race cars here at Valley Raceway. And he'll whip around turn number 1 and turn number 2, going reverse, going the Aussie way as we're racing in Australia. One more time, everyone, for the race winner for the Foster's Fire and Safety 8 cylinders first heat. It is Greg Kinsman. He'll turn it around and drop off the checkered flag to Mike in the infield. We're going to go from 4 cars to 18 cars in just a moment, but split up. Remember that. We split them up. Spectator Choice Award winner, Kyle Bett in the 14, starting at the back here. 10 laps with 10 4-cylinders here at Valley Raceway. Heat race 1A for the team on the sales 4 cylinders is underway. That he kind of jumped the gun there, but he goes around everyone on that start immediately, and he will get the lead right off the start, and he's going to get the black flag, I think, to jump to the lead here. Kyle Bett and the 15 of Wood are working their way through the field, coming from the back of the pack on the start. Kyle Bett has already cracked the top 5, single file for the start. Bruce slides way up the track, back it over the top. Yellow flag out at the Valley's only dirt track for the number 3. Turned around, didn't see who got into him. Either way, Langell turned around, the younger Langell here at Valley Raceway. This race on this start, it's the number 15 of Shaden Wood. Wood, again, he told me he likes taking the outside of these restarts, and again, you cannot jump the gun, so waiting and waiting for the green flag. And 3 wide racing on the start. for Tom Stewart's number 71. The radiator is crying. All kinds of water pouring out of it. Window net is down. Looks like some damage on the 13 as well. My eyes were on that battle coming up to the white flag. But a hard hit, it looks like, for the 71 of Stewart. But the most important thing is Tom is moving around in that car. So number 2 is back on track, so he will not go down a lap for coming off. The bumperless number 2 of Jeff Vino, his first year racing at Valley Raceway. I know he's got a little crew here always coming out supporting him. Tanner Spinney's old car. That car has won this year with Tanner behind the wheel. Well, here come the 2 cars involved in this wreck, and we're going to get a good look at all the damage, everyone. Tom Stewart being pushed by the tractor, and then the 13 of Atwater. He's going to pass on the outside coming around in the 13. I know Travis was looking at that right front, a lot of damage. Travis also another driver with no luck, and that's not good. That wheel looks like it's broken, but tough go for the young driver. Hopefully he can fix it. Hopefully we can get him to come back out. And a lot of cosmetic and a lot of damage on that number 71. That hood is crushed in, but Tom is waving at you, so Tom's in good spirits, of course. Tom may be able to iron it out here and fix it, but his race for heat race number 1 is done. In fact, that is Greg Banks' owners. 13 to 71 day, they are done, at least for now. 15 to leader, Shade and Wood with Kyle at your point leader underneath. The green flag is back in the Melvern Square. Shade and Wood gets a better start on the outside like he always says he does. He likes the outside better for the starts. Here comes Ashton Sproul in the number 12, catching up, and now he's in 3rd. Shade and Wood's going to come to the white flag. One more lap of Valley. Caution now. Caution. 30, the 88 of Bruce off the track. Hard to see sometimes. His car is the color of dirt. So he hit a tire, and another caution as they're coming to the white flag again. Started with 10, down to 6. The 18 off track, Josh Langell. That's going to hurt him in the points. He was up to try and get up to 3rd in points. Your top 3 are 1, 2, 3, except reversed for the top spot. Shaden Wood is in 1st with Kyle Bent in 2nd. Stefan Somerset in 3rd. Ashton Sproul, Nathan Langell in the top 5, and then the number 2 of Jeff Vino. 88 is going to be towed off, and they'll have to. 14 has a bad day to try and get this championship. Not the case so far. Another attempt for a green-white checker. Green flag, white flag, checker flag. Here we go. One more time. Green flag is back on the Valley Raceway. Side by side, Wood and Bent going to turn 1. Shaden Wood's going to be a bit faster on the top, along with the number 12 of Sproul. 6 4-cylinders left on track. Shaden Wood slides up, so is it 14. But he cuts down on the inside. Now does Shaden Wood block, or does he try and drive as quick as he can to get away from the 14? Side-by-side battle for 3rd. To turn 3. Shaden Wood's the leader. Will Kyle Bent get under him? He will for a moment. And not enough. Shaden Wood is going to be race number 1 at Valley Raceway for 4-cylinders. Bent comes home 2nd. Sproul in 3rd. Stefan Somerset will finish 4th, and Vino will round out your top 5 5th. Then Langell. Josh Langell gets behind his brother, finishing 7th. Look how excited he is. He's shaking his fist driving that 15. Shaden Wood, rookie here at Valley Raceway, gets another heat race win at the Valley's only dirt track. Thumbs up from Kyle Bent. Great racing from these young drivers. He'll go around and celebrate quickly. And we're going to bring out more 4-cylinders in just a moment. Could Lawrence Toole please come up to the announcer booth? Flag stand. Lawrence Toole, requested by Bruce here. Lawrence Toole to come over to the flag stand area. Thank you. And we're going to bring out some 4-cylinders again. Just in a moment. Heat race 1B on the way. Shaden's dad taking the day off. Roddy Weir not racing, but Shaden Wood showing that that family can still get a checkered flag. He wins heat race number 1 here at Valley Raceway. Shaden Wood finishes first in heat race 1A for the 4 cylinders, brought to you by Team Auto Sales. And it looks like Bruce is going to hand off the flag to his brother to wave this flag. The gentleman we were just calling him flag stand just a moment ago. Let's see if it runs in the family. Coming around to the green flag. Jason Connors is going to get in front on lap number 1 and turn 1. Oh, a little contact between the number 82, the 72, and the 04 of Sproul. No caution on track. A little bit of contact, and they'll still go off through the turn. Retire this car on a good note. Problem for the 69 of CJ Zink. He is very slow at a turn 2. Retire on the 69. Kyle Thompson still in second. After 1, fast charging, coming up to that second position. Jason Connors got the lead on the start here. Tired out on the 69 of Zink. He'll have to go off the track and change it, so he's going to stay the black and red flag. Thompson in the corner, closing in on your leader, the 26th of Jason Connors. Here comes Burgoyne, looking on the outside of Kyle Thompson. Trying to grab that second spot for the 94. Matt was racing full time this year at Scotia Speed World in the Lightning division. Close. Burgoyne again looking on the outside, going around Kyle Thompson for second. Thompson dives into 3, slides up and collects the Here comes Burgoyne. He's going way outside to go around the 94. In fact, he is getting in the slippery mode as he's trying to get around Kyle Thompson. Having a tough go, Thompson trying to block as much as he can. Now the 81 gets around for just a moment. Oh, a dive bomb. It's the 81. Racing here at Valley Raceway. Now Burgoyne's able to get around the 94. Warning going to the number 94, Thompson, for rough driving. Burgoyne's on the charge. He won 2 heat races last week at Valley Raceway. Closing in on the 26 of Connors. Connors in his Pontiac has to hold on by Dion. And black flag going to Kyle Thompson for rough driving. Trying to block off the 81. You cannot do that at Valley Raceway. This is going to heat up, everyone, for this battle for first, but Connor's going to have to hold off the 81 and Burgoyne. Burgoyne is a patient man, and how long is he wait to try and go underneath? Jason Connors blocks again. Connors is he's going to have to block high, because Matt has been really good on the outside. They are going to have the slower car of CJ Zink in their way in just a moment. Coming up, oh, Connors probably slides up. I think he was trying to block. Stop at the top of the track. Caution's going to have to come up for that one. Caution out at Valley Raceway. 4 and the 69 are a few laps down. They are not in contention to win. It's mostly your top 4 and then the 81 of Burgoyne. Coming to the start-finish line, the 26 taking the outside. 3-star at Valley Raceway. Sproul keeps momentum on the inside, but more momentum will go to the 26 of Connors. He's able to go around the 04 of Sproul. We're going to come up to the white flag line with Marshall also charging up, landing in that third spot. That first time around at Valley Raceway for heat race 1B. And a Cavalier right behind the 26. Sproul is holding his own in second with Marshall in third. Jason Connors has been taking it easy this year, only racing part-time. Dives into number 3, opens the door, side by side. Who's going to win? It's going to be Connors gets the win over Sproul and Marshall. Burgoyne got back up to 4th after that caution. racing part-time this year at Valley Raceway, and he will win heat race 1B in the Team Auto Sales 4 cylinders, but Wesley Sproul put up a little fight at the end there to get underneath him. Jason's going to come around, given the nickname Hollywood. What a performance by the 26th of Jason Connors. Westcott Service Center on that number 26. He'll grab that checkered flag. He'll unstrap and he's going to celebrate a little bit. Here he goes. A little bit of a bow. Thank you, sir. And it looks like that's going to be a celebration. So he's going to pull off the track here, and we're going to get back to racing in just a moment. So Jason Connors wins heat race 1B. Modified action is on the way. He'll still wave though, that 26. As well, Kurt and Dana are splitting the load today. Either way, a Dodge is in that number 60. 7 modifieds on track, 10 laps at Valley Raceway, and the green flag is out. So Dave Mansfield is back in that number 7, taking over the mistress this afternoon at Valley Raceway. And on the start, it's the 29 GNC race team, Mark Gates out in front. Greg Banks dives in turn number 3. Ricky's point leader contact. Oh, they go slide in turn number 1. Caution out of Valley Raceway. Ricky and Craig were going for the same real estate. Both did not give and both slam on the brakes, and they'll go to the back of the field. Greg Banks on his halogen towing modifieds. 29 is the leader on the inside. In the orange, 15 Dave Watt on the outside. Green flag is Dave Watt is able to get around Mark Gates. He grabs the lead 3 wide in turn 1, but the 88 and the 60 spin. And they're doing burnouts in the infield. Dodge has to try and turn around. Ricky will be a lap down, so he's not in contention. Looks like a tire was down to the number 21. And marvelous Mansfield in the 7. There goes Dave on the inside. With the number 88 of Mike Hunt. Oh, turnaround. There's the 7 turnaround in turn number 1 and 2. We have cars spinning everywhere here at Valley Raceway. Caution on not come out on the track. Tire down to 60 though. Number 60 looks like the 21 of Balser is going to hop off track again too. 8 of Hunt. These cars left on track. Rick Balser was back on track for a moment but pulled off. Again, Rick's got a pretty strong lead coming into today's races with the points. And we restart the 7. Watton inside and Gates on the outside. And the 29 Watton in that old street stock from Oyster Bend Bridge Speedway and PEI. Here comes the 7 of Mansfield underneath the 29. Low contact. They're slamming. And that will really help out Dave Watton as the 7 and 29 are beating and banging into each other. They start to get away, but here comes the 29. Big charge into turn 2. Coming up to the halfway point of Valley Raceway. 5 in and 5 laps. Share of engine troubles this year at Valley Raceway. They've seemed to figure it out with the 7 also having transmission problems last week. Dave Watt, he has one heat race win. He's going to be left out of another one. Greg Banks in 4th, Mike Hunt in 5th right now. This battle for 3rd heating up with the 15 well out in front of the 88 Mike Hunt. Day 1 came in that middle line, really working for the 7 of Mansfield. 7 gets underneath the 29. They both slide to the top of turn 1 and 2. Pass for 2nd. Marvelous Mansfield now in 15 of Lawton. He's going to have to defensive drive with a lap and a half to go. Lawton again in turn 3 keeps a low line with the 7 starting to close out. Watching the 7, trying to catch up to Dave Lawton. Lawton in the 15 takes the middle line. Where's Mansfield going to go? Will he be able to charge him? Mansfield in second place. Third, Frank Stickhouse. The top 3 in the points will move on to the King of the Dirt, and this is going to really help out the 15 landing in the King of the Dirt later. Finishing on the podium last week at Valley Raceway, sticking in the podium this time, he's on top. It's Lawton winning heat race number 1 for the modified. Lawton's concrete construction on that number 15, straight out of Aylesford, fast and reckless. He was some fast in that 15, wasn't he? He's going to do a little burnout. Come on, everyone. Give Dave a wave as he has that checkered flag in hand. He goes in turn 2, going to come around turn 1. Everyone give Dave a wave in that number 15 Lawton's Concrete Chevy GM Power under the hood. And it brought him to first place at Valley Raceway today. Lawton's going to turn it around. A little bit of a burnout. He'll drop off that checkered flag, and that will do it for heats number 1 through, well, the rest of the cars and trucks we saw. Wave 1 is done. Wave number 2 is going to start off with the K&J Truck Center trucks in just a moment. I believe he could be tied right now for second with the 69 of Sanford. It's all going to be on the line here at Valley Raceway. Heat race number 2 underway with the 11 getting the green flag at Valley Raceway. And AJ1 is immediately going to try and go around the 7 across. Again, the 11 slow starting here at Valley Raceway. Here comes 1 on the outside across. New leader in the start. It's AJ1. Sean Sanford right now is in the 5th position. Balser gets to position. Sanford's going to go underneath the number 63 and Pinelli for 4th. Basically, if AJ won was to win the championship, 69 every race. He's already done it once, and he'll do it again. Right now, he's in the lead with Justin Balser right behind. Balser's going to get a better drive in a 2. A little bit of contact coming in a 2. Side by side racing in the trucks. Dirt starting to fly up as well. We're going to bring the red flag for just a moment.
What's the red flag?
Track Valley Raceway Thanksgiving Championship Sunday. This is the tightest points battle for all the classes. Point leader right now is AJ1. Sanford on the outside. Here comes McPhee in that white and red number 20 with the 63 of them. And little contact. Oh, they're able to save it except for the 63. He's going to mudball him on the back. But he's able to turn it around. No caution as of yet. the 7 and the 20 all sideways out of turn 2. And the 11 is very slow on the front stretch. 63 will be in front of leaders as well. He's at the top of the track and he will be with the 17 and the 69 able to go underneath. No harm, no foul. Your top 3 points are 1, 2, 3 as we sit now. 63 Canale, the slower truck will move into the way of your leaders. That is the blue flag with the orange cross. That's a generous. Just move on over for the leaders. 5 trucks are left on track. A.J. Watt is getting away from the 69 to Sanford. He was close to the 69, drifts back just a little bit. Same thing for Sean Sanford. He was closing in on A.J. Watt, but A.J. Watt Justin Balser's closing in a little bit, but he looks like he's got his hands full in turn 2. This is really going to help his case in the points. This is going to relieve some pressure for this driver. More points for the 17. A.J. Watton wins heat race number 2 in the K&J Truck Center Trucks. Sean Sanford will come home second. Last call for the 50-50. Last call for the Kinsman 50-50. Want to get that pawn over $500. After many mechanical problems for the past month, the 17 gets another checkered flag at Valley Raceway. They'll come around and wave that. Big Watton crew over there, celebrating as always. AJ will bring that truck around turn 2 and turn 1 to celebrate a little more. Waving it to the crew back there. 17 Watton gets it done in heat race number 2, adding more points for the championship cause, the championship battle in the trucks at Valley Raceway. For A.J. Watton to lock up that championship point battle, all he has to do, finish in front of Sean Sanford. Let's see what he can do this time around. We saw a good battle between the 48 and the 11 last race. 10 laps, 8-cylinder action. Heat race number 2 is underway at Valley Raceway. Not sure if Devin Wires was figuring out the Kingston heat race 1. He almost went from 4th to 1st on the start. And Pinio's going to grab first in turn 2 with Devin Wires going in front of the 14, James Graves. James will dive under and slam to the race because the 48 also in his race. Devin Wires is going to go from 4th to 2nd on. Ed Pinio had to be able to win every race. He wasn't able to do it earlier, so now it's just a matter of making up as many points as he can to try and solidify maybe a second point position. No Ronnie Weir today at Valley Raceway. His Sierra has engine troubles. The 11's going to come on the 16 of Wires. Wires is a very fast driver here at Valley Raceway, as we were mentioning. Not racing as much. I think he only raced the first 2 races this year, and now he's time for the finale Sunday here at Valley Raceway. He is having the 11 car right in his grasp, right in his windshield. And the 14 of James Graves is in 4th spot right now, watching all these cars battle in front. Single file at a 2. This will be lap number 4 as we come around to 6 laps remaining for the 11 of Pinio. 10 seconds around for the 8 cylinders. Wires, he tried going high there. He had to let off the gas a little bit, but when you let off, sometimes you can get a really fast charge in a turn 2, as you can see. Look how much he's able to reel in Ed Pinio coming into the turns. Halfway Will trying to go and catch up to the 11. Don't count out the 48 of Kinsman. He's also closing in on the 16th. Who is closing in on Ed Pinio? 3 cars all going for first. Here's the pass for second. Kinsman underneath the 16. He's looking. Can he shove the 16 up enough to get second? He's doing a good job so far, but Devin Wires is faster on the outside. While they're side by side, Ed Pinio's got to be loving that, looking at his rear view here, seeing those 2 cars side by side. Devin Wires gets away again for the 48, and Devin Wires wants to catch up. He can't be playing battle for second with the 48 because it's going to slow him down a little bit. 2 laps to go. This time around for Ed Pinio with the number 11. He's led off the start. 2 laps to go. Devin Wires has got his hands full now, battling with the number 48 of Kinsman. Kinsman won heat race number 1 earlier. He's nowhere near first for now. One flag is going to come out for Ed Pinio, that number 11, as it starts to cool down in Valley Raceway. The action intensifying in the side for second. It's been like that for about 3 laps now. Now there's the pass for second. Kinsman grabs second from Wires. To the finish, Ed Pinio's going to drive smoothly out of 4. Pinio wins heat race number 2. Second goes to Kinsman, 3rd to Wires. 4th is going to go to James Graves.
48.
And that will help the number 11 to gain some points on the 14 as we go along this afternoon. The old Punisher logo's off at number 11, but it's still got that Punisher power underneath the hood. Ed Pinio wins heat race number 2 in the 8 cylinders at Valley Raceway. 48 Kinsman will land in second. And Ed will whip it around here and wave off the checkered flag to all of you coming out this afternoon on Thanksgiving Sunday. Big win for Pinio, going to help him out in the points. Not as tight as the trucks, but it's going to be fun to watch a little later. And again, this car will be in the King of the Dirt competition later this afternoon. In fact, this car won King of the Dirt last year with Rick Balzer behind the wheel. Comes around turn 2 and turn 1 waving that checkered flag again. Big win for the Punisher, Ed Pinio at Valley Raceway. He'll drop off the checkered flag, and we'll get that 11 off the track. And we're going to bring out more 4-cylinders. Wave number 2 for heats. 4 cylinders is up next. has seen its fair share of slams, dents, a little bit of everything. And now a checkered flag on the final day of Valley Raceway for 2019. Dave Bruce wins in the 88 Honda CRX. Tell me auto repair on that number 88. Great showing for that number 88. He was able to hold off the number 2 and the 14 coming around here. Good racing. Dave's been splitting this car with Rodney Bruce as well. Dave gets it done. Didn't have a very good first heat race. Started first, able to hang on there and get a win. 88, Rodney Bruce, race winner in heat race 2A for the Team Auto Sales 4 cylinders. He'll drop off that checkered flag and we'll make sure to bring some more action in just a moment. With heat race 2B on the way for the Team Auto Sales 4 cylinders. Truck pulls in. We have 7 4-cylinders on track for heat race 2B. Get ready for this start, everyone. 69 bringing you to the green flag. CJ's in. And on the start, Sproul's going to go around and take the long way to go around the 72, the 82, the 69. How about 3 positions in one turn? Sproul gets around the 82, the 72, the 69. Aggressive driving, trying to block off the 81 Burgoyne a little earlier. Now he's going to try and hold off the 0-4 82 is Chris Marshall. That 82 last week at Valley Raceway. Hoping to keep all 4s on the ground today. 26 is still the leader. We have got 2 Pontiacs and 2 Chevys in the field. Following up the Dodge Neon trying to close in. Here's the pass for second. Thompson not able to get it done there at Valley Raceway. Jason Connors is still hanging on to the lead with the 94 dog by Thompson. Sideways and that's going to open the door for Stroud. Here's a pass off for a 5th. Looks like maybe a tire problem with the 82. This guy's on his hands full right now. Matt Burgoyne makes the pass. He's in 4th. Kyle Thompson is still in 2nd with Stroud on the line. 5 laps in and 5 laps to go at Valley Raceway. Stroud again cuts the inside. He's underneath the 94, trying to grab 2nd. But the wire landed not working nice for the start for the 94 Thompson. Matt Burgoyne is starting to reel in your top 3. The 81 is there right behind the 0-4. Jason Connors is just going to try and get away and watch all that happen right behind him. 94 again keeping it middle line with the 81 and the 0-4 right behind. You gotta remember again, you can block, but you can't completely shove someone out of the way. 94 Jason Connors is getting away from this battle for 2nd. He could land himself in contention and maybe sweep the day here at Valley Raceway. Gonna be coming up the shooting at this time. There's now another pass for 2nd. Can't strong enough to beat the 94 again. They all slide up 3 line for 2nd. 2 laps to go at Valley Raceway. Someone's got to give here. It's going to be Matt Burgoyne. He lets off the gas and he's going on to 94. The 0-4 battle out in front. There's the 81 now underneath the 94. All that battling may improve the chances of Wesley Stroud catching up to Jason Connors. One more time around the line. Sproul's in 2nd. Battle for 3rd between Thompson and Burgoyne. But Thompson staking that middle lane, trying to hold off the number 81 of Burgoyne. Round 2, 3, 4, 5. Competition is going on to Jason Connors. Number 2. The win will go to out here. Sproul comes around. So what are we going to call this one? His encore? Will he come out for another bow? 26, Jason Connors, 2 for 2 in the heat so far at Valley Raceway. No bow this time. He's just going to celebrate with that checkered flag. He's going to turn it around or cut right through the infield. That's a different approach, but now he's going to take a little longer way to turn it around and wave it off. There he goes. There's Jason Connors celebrating that checkered flag, number 26. There he goes, waving to the whole crew over there. Big win for the 26 again. Gonna keep it short and sweet, just keeping the celebrating in turn 1. 26, Jason Connors wins heat race 2B at Valley Raceway. And we're gonna have the modifieds coming out in just a moment for their second heat race. Then we go feature racing at Valley Raceway, followed up by the King of the Dirt. King of the Dirt also brought to you by Stefan Somerset Roofing and Construction. 25? Oh wait, add another 25 on top of that. So thanks for coming out today. He's going to get to wave the green flag. Timmy's going to wave off for the modifieds. Only 5 of them on track. Green. And Greg Banks is going to lead into turn number 1, followed up by the 15 of Dave Watton, but he turned around with the 29. Oh, that was a close call for Dave Watton. He was trying to get into the second spot, and caution will come out for the number 15 turnaround on the backstretch, just coming out of turn 2. And then Dave Watton in the 15 at the back in 5th. Green flag going to come out again. We're going to try this another time here at Valley Raceway. 10 lap, 8 for the and on the start again, Greg Banks will take the outside and take the lead on this start. Mark Gates in second, but here comes the 7. Marvelous Mansfield looking on the outside of the 29. So it looks like Greg Banks will lead. 7 times underneath the number 29 Gates. 7 and 29 going out for second. 15 will land in 4th. That's going to help us battle for 3rd position in the points here in the modifieds at Valley Raceway. Single file. Mansfield goes around the 29. He'll grab second, but what's the run going to be like out of 2? A really good run for the 7. Dave Mansfield charges to catch up to Greg Banks in the number 18. One is catching up to the 29. Going to take a look at the outside. Oh, too much contact. The 88 and the 15 make contact, both with the bank in turn 1. A hard hit for the 88. Caution will come up to the Valley Raceway. Valley's only dirt track on Thanksgiving Sunday. Mark Gates in the 29 behind your race leader. The 18 is Greg Banks, and the green flag is going to go to all the racing. 7's going to get a really good restart in turn 1, side by side. Now he pulls the trigger and gets away from the 18. New leader, it is the 7 of Mansfield. And that 7 will be plenty. Dave Watton in 3rd with Mark Gates in 4th. Greg Banks is in 2nd for now. 15's had his fair share of spins so far in this race at Valley Raceway. The 7 in the lead is on. In first, he's out in front by a straightaway. It's the 7. Now the race with the modified. Sand for second. Greg Banks has his hands full, going home in 4th. Hutt will finish 5th because he came off track. And the man to get it done in the mistress, number 7. Looks like Dave Mansfield driving that, unless he was sharing a helmet with Carl Marshall. He's going to celebrate. I'm thinking that it could be, I think I saw Carl's face with the helmet up a bit. Either way, the 7 lands in victory lane for heat race number 2. I'm going to celebrate a little bit. Get your 50-50 tickets out, everyone. Going to do that 50-50 draw in just a second. Kinsman 50-50. But before you grab your tickets, one more time. Will do it for the heats here at Valley Raceway. In the 69, it's Sean Sanford. In the 20, it's Shane McPhee. Here we go, everyone. It's time to find a winner and a champion. K&J Trucks and Action kicks off. AJ1 not wasting any time. Try going around the number 12 and the 7 on the start. Side by side right now with Justin Bosser. Brad Cross is the leader. Top 3 in points. You can throw a blanket over them all close together. AJ1 looking on the inside of the 7. Rodden goes to first, followed up by Bosser right behind, but he's battling for second with Cross. He's not going to give up that easy. Cross lands in second again. They all slide up as the track starts. He's going to stand, so he's going to hang on his right side. 1, 2, 3. That is how the points are working out, and that is how the race is handling right now. Crawling for Cross to the top of the track. I think he may have a tire down in that number 7. Feature racing at Valley Raceway. Cross at the top of the track. Looks like a tire down. His day could be done here. Rear tire down to the 7 at Valley Raceway for the 7. And a tire down to the 11 as well for Robin Wright. These 3 tracks are going. And Robin Wright will stop for whatever reason on the inside of Valley Raceway. Tire was down on that number 11, and that will leave us with 4 competitive trucks out to the 7 and hop off track. Sanford in 3rd, Shane McPhee in 4th, and Brad Cross is back on track. So Cross will be on the lead lap. The 17 and the 12 are banging into each other going into turn 1. Justin Bosser looks like he may be able to get a better run. AJ1 is back out in front going into turn number 3. They all slide up the track. 6 laps in, 6 laps to go. So the restart on lap number 5 here at Valley Raceway for the K&J Trucks and Trucks. Sanford underneath the 12. How is that going to work? They're all over the track. That's a great thing for AJ1 to see the 12 and the 69. AJ1 is in front of the number 12 and the 69. Again, your top 3 in points. We will see these trucks a little later here at Valley Raceway for the Kinley Dirt competition. AJ just has to drive carefully to try and collect the championship. The 12's going to try and overdrive to try and get back up to the first position. Single file action, not a whole lot of side-by-side racing as of yet as the last starts to line out here. And a problem for AJ1, he's off the track. Caution out at Valley Raceway. Out. 10 and might need some tires. There could be a tire down on the number 17. All Justin Balser needs to see is a checkered flag to try and at least inch his way up to a championship. Gonna be tough with the 69. Keep your eyes on him. He's going to try and split the 20 and the 7. He's going to be able to do that right between the 7 and the 20. AJ Watt is back up the third. Here's the pass on the outside. AJ Watt poking underneath the 69. He doesn't want to make contact with him. We've seen that happen before. Going to be coming up with 2 laps to go in Valley Raceway. AJ Watt underneath the 69. Solidify his championship if he's able to stay in front of the 69. Coming up to 1 to go. Justin Balser may be too far behind even with the win to get the championship. Justin Balser's going to try and block out the 17. The 17 led the majority of this race. Here it comes around. Keep going inside. Sideways into 2. Now into turn number 3 and 4. Balser keeps it low. Able to block. Sanford will finish third in a spectacular end here at Valley Raceway. Justin Balser will win the final feature race at Valley Raceway in the number 12. And I believe with this finish, I believe the 17 will win the points championship. Top 3 will be in the feature for the King of the Dirt a little later this afternoon. Get a wave off to Justin Balser in the number 12 truck. Big win for the number 12, Justin Balser. Feature win under his belt at Valley Raceway. Up here, we'll get a quick word with him in just a moment. Here he comes, everyone, hopping out of this number 12. Checker flag being propped up by the truck. He'll grab it, and he's going to celebrate. Justin Balser wins this feature at Valley Raceway. It's been a while since we've seen you win. You've had yourself some kind of bad luck lately, but what a way to end the year. I think points-wise, you may have come a little short of the championship, but either way, a great battle between these 3 trucks.
Yeah, no, they're three tough trucks, and got to hand it to AJ. He stuck in there even after he spun out and came back. That's how you win championships right there.
Absolutely, and you had a good crew helping you out this year and a great year, a few wins, and I mean, it's been a big year for you. You're a new dad now, too.
Yeah, that's about the best part, so I'm happy about that.
Who helped you get this win today and finishing in the top 3? And you could win King of the Dirt later this afternoon, too.
Yeah, we're going to give her heck in the King of the Dirt. That's not getting the championship. Hopefully we can get that, and got to thank everybody with my dad and Rick Balls as well. There's a whole bunch of fans that came here, and they all help it out, and it's just awesome.
Justin Balser finishes first. We're going to grab the checker flag to talk with our champion in just a moment. Let's chat with Sean Sanford here quickly, finishing third. All the boys congratulating each other. Let's chat with Sean Sanford first. Sean, you came tied today. Came in tied for first. Just a little short, but you guys couldn't get away from each other the entire time.
No, it was a good racing day and everything like that. It worked out for the best, and here we are.
Here we are, and who helped you get this maybe podium and finishing, it looks like maybe second in points this year?
I think I actually got third in points, but AJ is good support. Dave Watt and his father. Greg Banks helped me out this year. Team Auto. And
yourself?
And yeah, of course.
Hey everyone, round of applause for Sean Sanford finishing third in points this year. Now let's hand off. Let's stand over here and just get away from the loudness of the truck. Let's hand off a K&J Truck Center hat. How about a checkered flag? We'll give you a trophy later. You finished second, but I believe you are the points champion for the K&J Truck Center trucks. How does that sound?
Sounds awesome. I really worked hard for it, and these guys were hard to beat. It was a really close call, and I'm just happy to put on a show for everybody.
Yeah, you put on a show. What the heck happened coming out of turn 2?
I got a little loose and sideways there. I tried to correct it, but the track's starting to get a little hard there, and she just came out from under me. But I did my best to come back, and that's what I did.
You think the truck's got enough to win King of the Dirt today?
Oh yeah, she's going to the top.
And who do you got to thank winning the championship this year?
I got actually a lot of people to thank. I got Blair Power and Phil Archibald. We got number 69, Sean Sanford, who's really helped me a lot. Down in the pits, the Marshall brothers have helped me, Dave Mansfield. Everyone's really came together to make this year happen for me.
He's the truck champion, AJ Watt. AJ, let's get a photo here. Hold up the checkered flag and the K&J hat here. Good stuff. We're going to see all three of these trucks a little later in the King of the Dirt. Earlier, along with Greg Kinsman, that would close the gap in, but it might be too much of a gap. Let's find out. 4 cars, 12 laps, 8-cylinder action in the features gets underway at Valley Raceway. John Bent in 4th right now, looking behind, and he's right behind the 11 and the 48. Now he's going to go around the 16 of wires, and he'll grab 3rd. Side by side, 2 Crown Victorias up in front, and they make a little contact in the front. And maybe some tire problems with the 14. 14's going to go off track. We will see the 14 a little later in the King of the Dirt competition. So that will leave us with only 3 8-cylinders for this feature. And that will help out the number 11 of Ed Pinio. There was a little bit of a gap between the 14 and the number 11. 397 points for John Bent. And Ed Pinio came in with 389 points. So only 8 points separating the 11 and the 14. So it's going to be close to call. We may not be able to call until we add up the points here at Valley Raceway. Here's the pass for second. Kinsman underneath the 11 of Pinio. A little bit of contact, and Pinio was able to slam and get in front of the 48. They are well out in front of Devin Wires in that number 16. Kinsman a little swirly out of turn 4. 12-lap feature racing for the Phosphorus Fire and Safety 8-cylinders. Been a small field for a majority of the year, but they put on some great racing, some great clean side-by-side racing. 11, Ed Pinio's got to try and hold on with fast-charging Kinsman. Kinsman looking underneath again. There's the 14 back on track, a few laps down, but he will land in 4th. Only 3 points. Oh, and a little bit of mistake. Ed Pinio's been really wonky trying to hold off Kinsman. Here comes Kinsman on the inside. 6 and 6 going Valley Raceway. Drag racing to turn number 1. And Kinsman's on the inside in the blue 48. The black 11 is Ed Pinio. They are still door-hill to door-hill. Kinsman again throws it on the inside. It's going to slide up a bit. Oh, it's slide. He does. He's sideways and trips it up 4. He'll lose a little bit of ground. He's going to have, oh, we have a donut competition in the back. 14 Bent spins out, but able to collect it and get back. Drag right up. They're rolling straight again. The 11 Pinio is still in the lead as the dust starts to fly here. Overdrove turn 3 just a little bit. Devin Wires is in 3rd, but he is nowhere near your battle for 1st right now. As the sun starts to come out at Valley Raceway, 11 Ed Pinio is the leader, and this is going to really help his points battle. He may be just enough on the Kinsman again is closing in, getting that fishing reel and throwing it towards the 11. He dives in turn number 2. They are hooked onto each other basically in turn 2. Kinsman again will go in the contact again, your top 2. It's body check in time with 2 to go at Valley Raceway. We see rough driving in the 4 cylinders. We're seeing it here in the 8 cylinders. It's Championship Sunday. Back-to-back possibly for Kinsman. One more time around for the 8 cylinders of Valley Raceway. Ed Pinio's been blocking that number 48 a lot here. Pinio, a little bit of a block and a little bit of a turn. Kinsman turns around the number 1148. Flag at Valley Raceway. And we're just going to have to wait and see what's going to happen here. In the 16, a green-white checkered at Valley Raceway. Green flag lap, white flag lap, then a checkered flag. Curious that the 48 is still on track for a black flag. He's at the back. We'll classify him. 48 on the outside of the 14, not able to catch up. Ed Pinio going to try and charge up to Devin Wires. Devin Wires has been racing only part-time, only his 3rd appearance here at Valley Raceway. Pinio's all over the bumper at that number 16. Pinio wants to try and close out with a win. There's the pass on the inside. Pinio side by side with Wires. They slide up into each other, side by side racing. And here comes the 14, dives in, problem for Pinio, all 3, go over the bank. The 14 flips over on his side. Red flag at Valley Raceway. Ed Pinio's moving around. 14 of Bent is on his side.
Oh, he don't give a fuck.
And there is John out of the car. John Bent is out. Here he goes. What a way to end 2019. He was displayed the black flag, so this is going to be a questionable finish for sure. Look, even John Bent. Back on all 4 wheels. The race is done. We're going to call that race. And your race winner back here at Valley Raceway, Devin Wires. The 16 is your race winner in the 8 cylinders. We'll go down and get a quick word with our winner in just a moment here. The driver of the 16 is going to celebrate. So it looks like Devin's dad, Kerrigan Wire, is probably driving that 16. Good win from him. Kerrigan used to race here a little bit. Kerrigan's going to pull the inside here. A little bit of smoke, up in smoke for the 14. And the 16 will whip it around here. So great run from Kerrigan Wires here. Back here at Valley Raceway. So we get under the delay for this wreck to wrap. 14, Nathan Langell in the 3, side by side with Bruce in the 88. 12 laps of racing at the Valley's only dirt track, slowly at a 4. The green flag is out. Bruce again is able to get in front of all the rest of the cars. Look at this big mosh pit out in front in turn number 2. Stefan Somerset had to give up a lot of ground. Nathan Langell falling back to the middle of the field. And Bruce Red being locked up. They're second and third. All these cars, all these 4 cylinders of Valley Raceway. Problem for the leader. Looks like a slow roll for the number 88 of Bruce. He was very slow to turn 2. Here comes Vito. He's bouncing. He's right on the road for the 88. Travis Allwater and Thomas Allwater's in the fifth. Now he can race 3 and 4. Shane Owen, Kyle Van Ashton, Sproul, Stefan Somerset. Vito charges around the 88 for first. Vito at the top of the track. He's elbowed out by the number 88. Joe Angel cuts out. Bruce is blocking all over the track. How will that work? Because you've got a bunch of fast vehicles right behind you. Josh Angel's in second. Vito in third. Travis Allwater in fourth. Wood and Ben. Top 6 round close together. Here comes the 18. Oh, little contact between the 2 and the number 13. David Murphy driving wide, trying to hold off the 18 and the 88. Cuts down again on Langell. Langell's in second. He's the reigning King of the Dirt champion in the 4 cylinders. He has a feature win under his belt. Throws it underneath the 8 and sent to Valley Racing. Halfway through this, tries to sit on his rating. Coming across to Nathan Langell. Langell's on the inside. Contact with Bruce. Side by side. Drag race in the turn 3. And no problem for Langell. This is going to come now. We're halfway through. 6 laps remaining. We have crossed over the halfway point at Valley Raceway. Langell within a car length, followed up by Vito. Kyle Ben, your point leader. He is side by side with Travis Allwater. Bruce has his hands full trying to hold on to Langell. Langell again tries to take him on the inside. Kyle Ben now driving around the number 2 for third. Vito elbows. Oh, problem. The 88 slow in front of the number 18. He's able to hang on to it. That was a case of the 88 cut down on the 18. That would have called it a black flag. That was a case of the 88 running right down. Caution at Valley Raceway. Josh Langell is the leader, and he's got a fast trail of cars right behind him. Sink slides up in front of your leader. Now Kyle Lett dives in for second, side by side with Chef Vito. And in front of the number 69 at the top of the track. For somebody, and it looks like it is the number 26 of Jason Connors. Live flag for Jason Connors. Where do you look on the track? There's so much action. Kyle Lett's now in second, coming up 2 laps to go. Valley Raceway, Josh Langell's the leader. Kyle Lett is blown up on the front stretch. Caution out at Valley Raceway. Kyle Lett in a billow of smoke out of that number 14, his hands in the air. And this will set us up for a green-white checkered. Kyle hopped out of the car. Maybe a little fire on that number 14. Going to open up the number 14 and a little bit of fire on the 14. Kyle hops out. That 14 has been so good this year and winning the Spectator Choice Award. A little bit of a gap. Either way, we're going to try and get this thing finished up here at Valley Raceway. Langell again cannot jump the restart. Got to pace himself side by side. And green flag is back for Valley Raceway for a green-white checkered finish. Langell gets in front of the number 2, Vito. Once again, it's going to be a white flag lap coming around. Shane Wood got a big charge on the 2. Down to turn 3. Langell, the 18's the leader. With the of 2019 and the king of the dirt from last year, Josh Langell will finish up 2019 with a checkered flag. Vino will finish second, and Shane Wood another podium for himself. That will help him probably finish second in points. Langell has to avoid his brother. Give away to Josh Langell in the 18. So we'll walk down here. We'll actually bring Kyle Bent because he's unofficially points champion. Here he comes around turn number 1 with that checkered flag in hand. Josh Langell's going to pull up here, park his number 18, and his buddy Kyle Bent celebrating with him. Jordan Rushton also, Bandolero driver. Here he's out of the car. You can hear you now. It's Josh Langell, his second win at Valley Raceway. He'll take everything off, and we'll chat with our top 3 and our unofficial champion coming here at Valley Raceway. Tough go. There's a hug from Jordan.
Okay, still got one more race.
72 has to get a push out here. And I think Josh is kind of inspecting some of the damage here. Car looks like it needs a little TLC, buddy, but your second win here at Valley Raceway this year.
Yeah, we did. Well, this is what we came for today, to finish off the season with a win. And I'd like to thank John and Kyle and James. They've done a lot for me this year, and I can't thank them enough. My grandfather, mom and dad, grandmother, brother, and everybody else who helps me this year.
So you won King of the Dirt last year in that number 3 car. Can you keep your reign going this year?
That's the goal.
Hey, who is the sponsors, and again, who's helping out getting you this win?
John and Kyle, and James are their big 3. Grandfather, John Steyer and Towing, Charles Excavating, all my family.
And maybe your unofficial fan group over there, they've been cheering for you a little bit too?
Yeah, thanks to all the fans for coming out today.
All right, Josh Langell, grab that checker flag, buddy. We'll get a quick photo of you. Oh, he'll walk away. Josh, listen to me. Grab the checkered flag and we'll get a quick photo. Congratulations again, another big win for him. And now let's chat with Jeff Vino in the number 2. That was some good racing. There's your little fan group. Holding your own today, buddy. Good, solid way to end the year.
Yeah, it's great.
It's great, and this is Tanner Spinney's old car. First year racing, thoughts, how did it go for you, and what can you really improve on?
He made the car work good, but I got to learn how to drive it better.
Do you think you can maybe sneak in and win King of the Dirt later? You got a fast number 2.
I'm hoping Kyle's out of it, so I might have a chance.
Who do you want to thank? I know you got your big little cheerleading group over here.
Well, I'll thank everybody out there. I'll thank all my family and friends, John Stone and Transport, my beautiful girlfriend, Kayla.
Absolutely. That's Jeff Vino. He finishes second. We'll see him in a little bit, King of the Dirt. And how about this guy? I think he may be landing second in points now, and you got yourself another podium, Shane Wood. You're getting it done, and maybe you could win King of the Dirt later.
That's the plan, buddy.
So how was the racing out there today? It was a little rough and a little bang and everything?
Yeah, it was rough. Track was good. I thought it was going to be, because of the rain all yesterday, I thought it was going to be just, there's nothing going to be up here today, but Greg got her done.
So what was the highlight for you this year? You got yourself a couple heat race wins. What can you really cap off 2019 with?
King of the Dirt win. That's what I'm going for.
He's already predicting it. Shane Wood in the 15. And let's chat now with your unofficial 4-cylinder champion. It's Kyle Bent. Did you win it last year as well? Is it back-to-back for you?
No, last year I came second to
Tanner Spinney won in that number 2 car. So this is a big moment for you, winning the championship. But what happened on the front stretch here?
Well, I was right behind Josh, and then it just, like the car went neutral, and I'd reef back on the gears just to get it back in gear, and it was just like that. And it looked like there was like a light on my dash, and I looked and realized it was fire, so I wasn't long getting out.
Yeah, that's not good when the light is all of a sudden fire, but it's been a great year for you. Can you get this 14 out for the King of the Dirt, or are you going to borrow someone's car?
My car won't be out, but I mean, hopefully I can find somebody who will let me use their car, but we'll see.
Who do you want to thank getting this championship this year? You had a solid year racing.
I'd like to thank everybody who's helped me out along the way. I'd like to give a special thanks to James Graves for building me an amazing car. I'd like to thank my dad for sponsoring me, just all the late nights we always put into it. I'd like to thank Kidsman Construction and Rick Roos Transmission.
That's Kyle Bent. He is the champion in the 4-cylinders here at Valley Raceway. And we could be seeing him in just a little bit in the King of the Dirt, not in his 14 after it was caught on fire, his words. And a great race from all the 4-cylinders here. They'll be out in just a little bit with their King of the Dirt competition. 20 laps, 10 4-cylinders of whoever's left. And we are going to bring out the modifieds for their final feature race in just a few moments at Valley Raceway. 12 laps for 6 cars in the modifieds of the Valley's only dirt track. Mark Gates on the inside of the orange 29. He's your leader as we come to the start-finish line for the start. Green flag is on. Same thing we saw in heat race number 2. Banks in the 29 side-by-side, but Banks is falling back to second. Mark Gates climbs up the first. And the 15 is down. And the top 3 in the 8 cylinders in just a bit. Question mark of who's exactly going to race in the King of the Dirt. We'll see them this afternoon. Greg Banks, the leader. Green flag. And Mike Hutt is shoved to the top of the track, and he spins in front of the 7 and the 29. A little bit of contact. Will Hutt be able to start it up and turn it on? Caution out again at Valley Raceway. The 6 cars, Banks, Watton, Mansfield, Balser, Gates, and Hyder, 6 drivers. And Dave Watton is going to grab the lead on the early start, shoved to the top of the track by Greg Banks, and Banks will snag the lead again in turn 2. Balser dives in. How is this going to work? Oh, a little contact between the 15 and the 21. And we're going to try this one again. Start cooking dinner till about 7 tonight, depending on how long this will take us with King of the Dirt. Around again, the 18 is the leader, side by side. Dave Mansfield, a wheelman, and for sure, side by side with Banks, and he gets around. So does Mark Gates, grabbing second. Hold on to your breath, everyone. Will we get around? Before this Thanksgiving, we finally completed the first lap. 29, Mark Gates is the leader with Greg Banks right trail in second, but here comes the 7 underneath. Oh, he slides up in front of the 88. Craziness as we go along this race, all close together. The 2 old sportsman cars out in front of this modified feature at Valley Raceway. 12 laps is going to complete lap number 3 in just a moment. Rick Balser is hanging back. He doesn't really have to push the envelope anytime, really, because he has a throw in the 2018 spins out of the backstretch. Will he be able to fire it up? I'm not saying it. Caution again at Valley Raceway. Cars all spin and slide on the front stretch as well. Finish coming up in this feature, and then the King of the Dirt win. The race is coming up at the end of this feature. Mark Gates 29, 3 and 9 to go, and the green flag is in the 7 of Dave Mansfield. Greg back to the back of this field. They're all sliding up the top of turn 1 and 2. Arcades is starting to get away from the 7 and the 88 side by side racing for 4th as it sets itself. Quite yet here in the Valley's only dirt track. Mike Hunt goes wide into turn number 1 and 2. Cuts the door down on the 15 Dave Watt. In front, 6 in, 6 laps remaining. Walser elbows his way trying to get up to 4th, then he has to hammer on the brakes. Shoved out by the 15 Dave Watt. Better exit from the 21 this time around. Arcades, the GNC Racing 29. Still great action for this battle for 4th, and the 15 spins in front of the 21. No contact, though he'll turn it around. No caution at Valley Raceway. Don't need any more. Going to hit this track. Really, everything else is happening, it seems like. So a tire off the number 88, Mike Hunt. And they'll have to, well, get him off the track. It's not a front-wheel drive like the Van Somerset was able to earlier. Over and everything. The only consistent thing is going to 29 in front with a 7 right behind. Rick Balser's in 3rd, Greg Banks 4th, and Dave Watt is in 5th. 4 laps remaining. And Dave Mansfield's going to land in 1st on this restart. Will Marcades be able to power back up to 1st? Greg Banks is in 3rd in front of Rick Balser. Mansfield cuts it low in front of the 29. Point leader coming into today. Marcades a big charge into turn 2. Will it be able to work? We're going to be coming up to 2 laps to go at Valley Raceway. 2 more times around. Marcades did not want to see that late race caution for sure. He was out in front by a little bit now. Oh, we have the 15 spinning in turn 2. Will that bring out a caution? It will not. If Marcades has anything left in that 29, use it now or forever hold your peace because he's running out of time. This car flipped over about a month and a half ago at Valley Raceway. Now, Dave Marvelous Mansfield. Banks comes on 2nd, and Greg Banks will finish 3rd. Rick Balser will finish 4th. That'll pretty much lock up his championship here at Valley Raceway. Dave Watt will cross the finish line in 5th. And the checkered flag because Mike is driving the tow truck. Either way, your race winner is the number 7, Dave Mansfield. Marcades lining up side by side with him. Greg Banks finishes 3rd. celebrating big time. Look at him waving that flag. The 7. Right behind the wheel. He'll pull right up here. We'll get a quick word with him in just a moment. He's darn excited. Here he is. He can hear you now. It's the number 7, Dave Mansfield. So did you have to play rock, paper, scissors to get the car from Carl?
No, I just kind of put down some.
I'm the owner. I own this thing. That was a lot of fun to watch out there, and that last caution probably helped you out.
It sure did. Marks out to pass.
It's been a good year for you. I mean, also troublesome. The car went over that bank over there, but a lot of work went into fixing this up. Who helped you get this win, and who helped you have success this year?
Everybody, all the Marshall brothers, my boss, Howard Andrews, all the electrical there. They're their own painting. John's tire towing. My wife, kids, and everybody else.
Can you get the King of the Dirt title this afternoon?
That's going to be up to Carl.
Carl's going to be racing King of the Dirt?
Carl.
Awesome stuff. Hey, your race winner, it's Dave Marvelous Mansfield. Your daughter told me that's your nickname, Marvelous. And let's chat with second place finisher Mark Gates. Mark, that last caution probably didn't do you any favors.
I wasn't looking forward to it. No. I knew I had quite a piece of machinery sitting beside me, and he drove her hard.
It's been a fun year watching this 29 after some engine troubles. You got yourself one feature one under your belt, and now another podium.
Feels good. Good. A lot of hard work starting to pay off.
You got a whole crew and a bunch of sponsors helping you out as well?
Yeah, I got a whole crew of pumpkin people over there helping me get things done. We got Ofcom helping us out, the donor motor and things that we needed to get going. Valley Tire, Speedy Auto. We got HP Designs, Deckel's on there. Amons, Washer and Dryer, my friend the sponsor over here. I think we said Speedy. I think I got Dr. John's mission too. It's about all I know.
You got so many, but a great finish again. Mark Gates finishes second here at Valley Raceway. And finishing third after a couple of spins, and you've been driving the tractor and tow truck today. Greg Banks finishes third. What a way to end the year.
Yes, it's better than being towed away at the end of the day. It's happened a lot.
So I was saying you may have to ask Santa for a new car. Are you going to be a good boy this year?
I'm always a good boy.
Who do you got to thank? I mean, third place finish, and I got to appreciate everything you've done here at Valley Raceway. The track is perfect right now. It's been a lot of hard work for you and Peggy, I know.
I always want to start off by thanking Peggy.
Absolutely.
There's a lot of guys, too many to name, that come out here and help work on the track, and it's a lot of effort, and appreciate every one of them. So I don't want to name them because I might forget somebody, and then they get mad at me.
Do you got to pick for King of the Dirt? I know you're not in the top 3 this year, but who do you think got King of the Dirt?
That I honestly don't know. Rick Balser. That's what we said, Rick Balser.
Hey, Greg Banks finishes third. Round of applause for Greg Banks. Everything he does here at Valley Raceway as well. And this guy's hanging around. I'm assuming that's probably going to lock up a championship for this driver, Mr. Rick Balser, champion in the modifieds. Rick, congratulations.
Thanks, everyone. It's been a tough day. The last race of the year, I don't know what's up with me, but I seem to always struggle. We broke the rack and pinion there in the first race, and geez, Guy Meissner, better known as the sheriff, with the monster truck, he come here with a new rack and pinion, and we've struggled and got her back out. This was a little rough, that race there. And, geez, I didn't know if I was ever going to get through it. But I guess I got the points. That's 3 years in a row. Wow, I'm excited. I'd like to thank all the fans and all the staff at Valley Raceway and my family for helping me out and sticking with me on this foolish venture that I do. And all the guys in the pits, without it, it wouldn't happen. And thank you very much. I guess it's 3 in a row for me.
You got a crown you got to defend as well. Can you defend your King of the Dirt championship?
Well, if I don't win it, I'm going to try my hardest. But by the looks of the way these cars are going around the track here today, it's probably going to be a bit of a struggle. So we'll see. I mean, you got to get all 20 laps in, so I think you need to be a little bit patient, a little more patient than we was in this last 12, or we'll have nothing but junk. So, yeah, I'm going to try my best.
Can you explain to the fans kind of the, maybe call it a bounty or a challenge for winning? This was kind of your and James Graves' idea.
Yeah, so we're going to have a 10-lap mandatory caution. So after 10 laps, caution comes out. The leader at that point can decide to go to the back of the pack to make a little money for himself. If he starts at the back and comes all the way to the front, he makes lots of money. So we'll see if anyone's got balls enough for it. But I bet they'll probably just stick to try to get the trophy.
we'll see, and the crown. It's Rick Balster. He's got the championship trophy in the modifieds. We'll see him out just a little bit in the King of the Dirt. So don't go away, anyone. We've got the 4-cylinder King of the Dirt on the way. Top 10 in points will be coming out here in just a few moments for the championship trophy and the crown at Valley Raceway. Shade of Wood taking the outside, 20 laps to find the 4-cylinder King of the Dirt at Valley Raceway. It's about to get underway at the Valley Dirt Track. Remember, there will be a caution at lap 10 to bring the field back together. Kyle went in the replacement number 81, 3 wide with his friend Nathan Angel and Travis Atwater. The 81's in front. Shade of Wood is calculating the release down here. Nathan Angel, 3. Josh Angels already worked his way in the top 7. Somerset in the 26 with Stroud in 3rd. Side-by-side racing for 4th. That's Atwater in the 81 of Kyle Went. And Bradley in the 26. He's high up the track. I think it's going to down on the 26. Looks to Van Somerset. It looks like he can't figure out the gearing. He's looking down. I don't know if he can figure out what's happening. Caution will come out for the 26. Tough break for the 26. Can't seem to get it fired up. The King of the Dirt final here for the 4-cylinders at Valley Raceway. It's Shade of Wood on the outside. He says, I want to win this race. He's topside. Ashton's trying to line. Green flag is up. 3 wide between Sproul, Langell, and Ben. Langell shoved out. He falls back to 6 for a moment. But a lot of speed coming from that number 18. Right on the bumper of Kyle Ben's number 81. 7. Here comes Travis Atwater. Travis has gone at a very good level in 2019. He would like to round it out with a win potentially in the King of the Dirt final. He's right behind the 15 of Shade. Oh, tire off the number 2. And I did see some car moving it. We got another caution out here. King of the Dirt final here at Valley Raceway. Tire off the number 2 of the Dirt. But I don't think that's going to be allowed. We got the word. 94. Somerset State is done. You're not allowed to go into a different car. Nice try, but going to be done for Stefan. But we really appreciate him, everything he's done here at Valley Raceway. But he is done in that number 26. And the 12 is on the inside of the 81. Kyle Bent driving Matt Burgoyne's car. There's the number 2, Vito on track. He's got a lot of ground to catch up. Green flag is going to go for the Raceway. And it's a big battle up in front. Wood gets in front of Atwater. Bent right behind the 13. Single file here in top 5 as we come around for getting another lap. Travis Atwater cuts in front of number 81. Side-by-side racing for Vino trailing behind. On track, but they are done for the day and not in it to win the crown and the trophy for King of the Dirt. 10 more laps to find a winner. Green flag is flying at Valley Raceway. And Shaden Wood is able to get in front of the 81 on the start, and he's starting to get away from the 81, but don't count out Kyle Beck quite yet. Ashton Straw is riding the back, and here comes the reigning King of the Dirt, Josh Blanchard, underneath the number 12. He breaks free from Ashton Straw for just a moment. Your top three are pretty close now. You can call a top four. All single file for the top five. Shaden Wood has to try and block off your champion this year at Valley Raceway. 10 miles, just like he raced at the Valley Raceway dirt track. Travis Atwater's in the front. He went along to get a Canada title to round out 2019. Kyle Beck slides on the track and gives up round two. The 15 Shaden Wood. Single file again as the track is really starting to stiffen in turn 3 and 4. Here's a little for second. Travis Atwater underneath the 81 for a moment. And the 81 sliding up a bit. There's Atwater looking underneath again. He pokes the nose, but not able to get there. Meanwhile, still in front of Shaden Wood in front of the King of the Dirt first center finale at Valley Raceway. Another attempt for second. Kyle Beck trying to roll off Travis Atwater. After that, it's Josh Langell in fourth, fifth, it's Ashton Straw, but again, points are not handed out in this race. It's all about finishing first. And in first is Shaden Wood. He's sliding down here on the Valley Raceway track for the 4 cylinders in 2019. Kyle Beck has not been able to reel in the 15. He's actually been holding ground, able to hold on to 13 for the meanwhile. It's now distance starting to grow between Shaden Wood and the 81 Kyle Beck, the King of the Dirt feature. Josh Langell starting to close in on the battle for second. And again, second doesn't mean squat in this race. Does not mean anything. Shaden Wood is in 2-4. The other drivers go in 2-3. Winding down the King of the Dirt here in the 4 cylinders. We're going to be coming up with 2 laps to go in just a moment. Kyle Beck, he got in the sub car and just coming a little short. It could look like 2's got a little problem. He's still on the front stretch. 2 more times around for Shaden Wood, the King of the Dirt 4 cylinder finale. Kyle Beck is trying to catch up. It's probably too late. Lost a late race caution comes out here in the King of the Dirt feature. 20 laps, he's completed 19 so far. Here he comes around for the white flag. Shaden Wood, one more time around the King of the Dirt. We gotta get the polish ready because we're gonna hand out a crown in just a moment. There's a lot of distance between himself and the 81. He didn't win a feature this year, but he called it. He said, I'm winning this race. Shaden Wood is King of the Dirt in the 4 cylinders. Kyle Beck finished second, Travis Atwater in third. Shaden will come around here slowly. What a race. Nearly caution-free. No cautions in the last part. Race fans, we have a new King of the Dirt in the 4 cylinders. Shaden Wood wins this 20-lap race at Valley Raceway. Somerset's going to come down here at the moment to hand off some hardware. He has just won King of the Dirt in the 4 cylinders. It's Shaden Wood in the 5th. What a race, what a race. He's going to be one excited dude coming out here. He can hear you now. Shaden Wood, king of the dirt at Valley Raceway. He's going to take off his helmet, and Shaden, I got to hand you this. We got yourself a little crown. To you, sir, you are now king of the dirt here at Valley Raceway. It's got to feel good, doesn't it? You just called it a few minutes ago.
I did. That was a good race. I'd like to thank everybody who helped me out this year. Roddy Weir, Weir's ATV and Snowmobile Sales. Appreciate that. And all you fans, thanks for coming out. That's it.
That's it. That's all it's done. So what do you got to do now for 2019 or 2020 coming up? You got to get some feature wins under your belt now.
I'm going to try. She's a project.
She's a project. Who would you say was the toughest competitor racing in the 4 cylinders this year?
Kyle Bank. 100%.
Any other names? We got Stefan Somerset's going to come out in just a moment and hand off some hardware to you. Stefan, and was in a replacement car as well. Did you think maybe with the replacement cars for Kyle and Stefan they could get up to you?
I thought so, but I asked Kyle how that car was running. He said it was pretty good, so I thought his odds were pretty good too, but I just checked out on the restart there and ran my own race.
Absolutely, you certainly did check out. We got some trophy and some hardware, and you know what? Turn for the logo to be around here. I carefully place all the logos on the logo of a place that sells burgers, King. Then we'll get Stefan to come over here and make sure to hang on to this checkered flag, my good buddy. Unravel that. So here comes little Tyson Somerset to hand off the trophy. Congratulations. Let's hear it, everyone. King of the Dirt 2019. It is Shaden Wood. What a win. Good stuff, good stuff. Stefan Somerset sponsoring today's King of the Dirt races. Stefan, I got to ask you, I've never seen that. I've never seen someone try to musical chairs in a race there trying to get the 94.
Man, I had some bad luck today.
But it was a fun year for racing.
It was a fun year for sure. Congratulations again to Shane. You've done awesome, especially for a young fella. That's what we like to see is the youth coming up and doing it. So.
Absolutely. We thank you, Stefan. Thank you very much. We got one more King of the Dirt feature to round out here. Shaden Wood is King of the Dirt in the 4 cylinders. Well, we did have the 3 modifieds, but now we have 4 on track, replacing an 8-cylinder. Either way, a lot of horsepower on the track here for the King of the Dirt at Valley Raceway. 20 laps to crown a champion. Here we go. AJ Watt goes around the 69 and the 14. This is a very unique race here at Valley Raceway. Ed Pinio's got his hands full. Oh, he almost makes a little contact. AJ one-hearted. He's on his way. Slow roll again. I thought he'd be able to catch it, but Ed Pinio had his hands full, made contact with a 17 truck. Contact between the 29. There he is, AJ1, your truck champion, instead of the number 17. Slam into the bog, and once you slide, you can easily flip over. A lot of speed. I'm wondering, is AJ going to try and hop in a different car? Slowly, out of turn number 4, green flag will come in the air. Reigning King of the Dirt gets in front on the early start. Will we go around? match the field up again. So the 29 of Ed Pinio, hard hit. A lot of damage on Mark Gates' 29. The dirt title here at Valley Raceway. Rick Balser is the reigning king of the dirt, and he's on the inside of his son as we come around. We've completed 6 laps, 4 to the halfway point at Valley Raceway. Justin Balser gets in front of Rick. We have a new leader, but it's a Balser. Justin Balser's in front of Rick Balser. Now the big question is, if he stays the leader in lap 10, will he take that challenge? Greg Kinsman had his hands off the wheel after being sideways on the front stretch. Pass now for third is Sean Sanford going underneath Carl Marshall. 12 is in front of the 20. Truck, but he is a few laps down. He's not in contention to win this king of the dirt race at Valley Raceway. Justin Balser, the truck line in front of us now. Sean Sanford. They're going to be coming into the competition caution in just a moment. AJ's able to get around the 6 behind, and the caution will come out for the 12. We have Ed Pinio, the number 29, and at the back of the field, a few laps down, is the 17 AJ Watton. 10 more laps around Valley Raceway, the final 10 for 2019. A nice fall afternoon, and we've had the green flag back. Justin's been very good on the outside, and you can see why. There he goes. He gets around the 21. The leader is still the number 12, Justin Balser. Whoa, the 21 slides up. Another spin for the 17 on the backstretch. Slow the car, a good bite right off the start. Another restart for all the cars and trucks in the king of the dirt race at Valley Raceway. Slowly out of turn number 3 and 4. It's leader's pace again. Look how much Justin Balser is slowing him down. That's almost a strategy. To the front stretch. Green flag is maybe Rick Balser didn't have a good start there. Now he falls back to third. He looks like he's maybe a little off the pace. Sean Sanford hits around the 21. Now we have 2 trucks going for the king of the dirt title of Valley Raceway. Rick Balser lets up just a little bit. Now the 7 drifts way high in turn number 2. And he's shot into the cannon. Look at that run of Carl Marshall going in turn 3. Side by side with Sanford, a little bit of contact. Oh, he's a little sideways in front of the 69 contact. They stack up in turn 2. Caution out at Valley Raceway in turn 2. The 7 had a heck of a run coming out there. No number on that truck. John's tire and towing with 2 trucks behind him. Then a modified and 8-cylinder for your top 4. Green flag. Here we go. In front of the number 69 truck, Sean Sanford. Kinsman is side by side with Rick Balser. That's the battle for third. Whoa, Kinsman riding high on the bike, and he'll be shoved out. Winding down the laps here. Sean Sanford is starting to close in on Justin Balser, and a little bit of contact between the Wattons and even Greg Kinsman high in turn 1. A little bit of a bumper from Sean Sanford. Nice work. You usually pass it on from father to son. It's happening this time around. The new king of the dirt is the number 12 truck, Justin Balser. Ricky giving a wave to his son, Justin. You know Justin's going to turn it around here and celebrate his King of the Dirt title. Celebrate, everyone. Justin Balser's the King of the Valley Raceway. King of the Dirt 2019, Justin Balser. He's one happy guy in this truck. The Balser name will stick with the King of the Dirt, but now it's Justin Balser finishing in front of his father, Rick, finishing third this afternoon at Valley Raceway. He can hear you now. Here he is hopping out of the truck. Justin Balser, King of the Dirt 2019. Here's your crown. We got crowns this time. Look at that. Throw it on there. Gotta feel good getting this done, buddy.
Yeah, so happy, and I wanted to win it so my name could be beside my dad, so.
Absolutely.
I wanted this one so bad.
And as I was mentioning your truck win, I mean, 2019 is a big year for you, and being a dad, how is it so far?
It's the greatest feeling in the world.
Is it as good as a feeling winning King of the Dirt?
A close second.
Who do you got to thank? It's a big win.
Thank everybody, and I got a lot of family members here tonight, so thank all of them for coming out, and it's a happy Thanksgiving, so we'd like to give thanks.
Absolutely. Here comes the fan Somerset with his son Tyson to hand off some trophies, some hardware. Congratulations, Justin, King of the Dirt 2019. Pose with your trophy. The King is his crown. Shaking hands with Stefan and Tyson. And hey, what a way to end the year. Congrats, Justin. And look at that, everyone. It's all done for 2019. What a year. What a year. We hope that you can come on out to our trophy night or banquet night, November 9th at Valley Race, at the Kingston Fire Hall, Sparky Street in Kingston. We hope you can come out for that. Gonna hand out some hardware. And if you can't make it out, well, keep tabs on Facebook, Valley Raceway on Facebook. It's been a really fun year again. I can't wait for next year. 2020 is going to be really exciting. For all the staff here and all the sponsors and all of you at Valley Raceway, thank you for supporting dirt track racing here in Nova Scotia.